Roy can take care of himself, Detective Phelps.
Oh. Let's just do something. So I wasn't supposed to be following him. Whoops. No, not this one. This one.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship? I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Oh man.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Who is this? Sheldon. I guess I could do shooter note.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Ah! I was right. I don't know how I did that.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Got
Have
him.
you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
The man Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you wear.
Yeah, I've already done that.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective.
Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun. Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie, can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
What the crap? What is that?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps, can it, Tilden? Phelps,
Rat
I'm
is someone that
partnering you with
snitches on
Herschel
someone.
Biggs.
I don't
This
do
guy
a
is
partner.
kinda
You know
dumb.
that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
You think the Vice boys get any on the side?
Oh, that's not what it would be.
He ran the light on Olympic.
Heavens to
Activision got bought out.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero, walking into the state.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady's his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
What's this?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Trash. That's a pan.
Don't think this is any use to us.
A shoe.
Hasn't given me anything to go on. Not sure this means much.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Stevens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Truth.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
It's got a sway to him. I think he's telling the truth.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
No.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Stevens.
The movement around was...
All right.
Dang it.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks. Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Oops.
Next left. Keep going through the turn. Up ahead, take a right. No need to turn yet. Left up ahead.
I found out how to drift.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him?
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Oh, I see little booties.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
There's little booties. Oh.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
My kid's missing half his face. A clock. Just tell me what time it is when they died. Or is that just me? This is the second time I've seen this book in Iron. I kicked the football. There's a dog house. Do they have a puppy? What are you looking at? Nothing. The crap is that guy doing? This car went boom. Dang, it's hard to find clues here.
What did you say, Jordan?
It's hard to find clues. What's this guy looking at? Nothing. Give me that. What is this for? Nothing. Ah. It is not easy to find clues in arson. Oh. This is a clue.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere.
Oh.
But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the company?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And everyone's bitching and someone put comments. Whoa, you have to pay for DLC and COD. Never heard of that before.
Yeah. I mean, you could only go back to like Black Ops 2 and fucking all the original fucking OG CODs.
Get back here. Hey, yo.
Stop! LAPD!
Some of the
Got an
fucking
ID on the fire, bud. Stop right there.
weapon skins that you got in Black Ops 2 were fucking nice.
Black Ops 3 had really good ones too.
Yeah.
The best completionist one. Dark Matter was the most
Mhm.
beautiful camo of all CODs.
A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
That's just popular. I think. Oh.
You lousy piece of shit.
What was that scream? Ow. Ow. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Come on. Can't hit me. Oh. Oh.
I got you.
Come on, then. Ow. Sit down. He clotheslined me and he went, and freaking Fells went, ah.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Here. Who does this with their matches? What's a cigarette in there?
Cigarette in
find
a
out.
matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Just keep going. Keep going through the turn.
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Way to save an example for the public, partner.
I didn't do that. Don't hit me. Oh my god. You retards. Alright, YouTube. PlayStation. It's just CPU. Why is it so far away? Didn't do that. No proof. Is this someone on the run? Is that what's been going on? Is that why it acts like it's so far away? Excuse me. Pardon me. This is so far. Finally!
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, he's dying. No, let's just catch up. He's fine. Oh. He's taking a nap. Covered in
I
ketchup.
like the look of this.
That's all it is.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
Rude.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own. Stay down. How long do you think you can hold out?
Senseless.
Target neutralized. Hello.
Son of a bitch!
That's some strong language from you. Partner. Oh my, what is going on with my car? What is that? Oh, I should probably pay attention to the road, not my car. Excuse me. Skirt. Hit the birds. Yeet. Oh, a diner. Neat.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify. KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the interstate bus station at Beverly.
Well, I was at the back of the bus station. Yeah, it went good enough. There's a sleeping chick in there.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Well, there's not gonna be much people left if we just sit here. Oh.
We don't want any civilian...
Ooh, partner.
He's on the lam! On the floor!
Oh. Oh, I did not want to shoot him that much. I was just tapping and it just held the trigger. That happens. My hands might be bloody, but the job was done. Get in, we need to go quickly. Why in the world do they stop? I don't understand it. Oops. What is that? Airport? It is. Nice. Oh. Tickets. This is not a safe place. Why is that a road?
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Epic. Nope. Wrong button. How far is this? Not happening. Not happening. Hot dog.
Please.
Oh, that was great. Hot dog. Epic. How is my car still driving? Try and peek that crash. Jesus. I'm in a parking lot. Whoa!
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
I just got launched again. Skirt. I'm surprised this thing's still driving. It's
I
okay.
wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
It's all good.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna need this truck.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need your car.
It's kind of flat. It's also really slow.
Cut it out!
Oops. Oops. Pit maneuver.
Go! What are you doing?
This is my car now.
Out of the car! Police! I find one goddamn ding!
Oops. Oops.
You're gonna give someone a heart attack!
Oops. That man has a briefcase. What? No!
Come on!
Oh, that's ice cream. Mailbox.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Oh, we're here. That's not the vehicle I was driving, is it? Oh.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Missed. What?
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Here they are, Stephens. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Truth.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Movement when he started talking.
Look, there are hundreds of these
Stutter.
promotions running at any
Moving
one
a
time.
lot.
If you're the
Nervous
lucky guy,
smile.
get your name pulled out of a hat.
Lying.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Aha.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Burnout. Church. Fire hydrant. Yeet.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Ooh, ooh. That was a close one. Fire hydrant.
Don't play mind games with the poor people.
Ooh.
They can make a claim to an apartment.
It's fine. It's not fine. This is now mine.
LAPD, police emergency.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Well, it's not even a car, so why are you attached to it? Ah, it's a fireplace. Can I take this? Can I have? No. Can I have this one that I hit? Dang it. All that effort, nothing.
Brother!
He didn't say that. I threw a bench at him. Whoops. Sign.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Wow, that's a powerful fence.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
You've helped quite enough.
Whoops.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what?
Why did they even
If you
drive
think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fire.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Epic. Yeet! This is my skateboard. Pit maneuver.
Cole, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was doing nothing. What are you doing? Ow. Yeet. 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 feisty.
No! If you want instructions on how to wipe your ass,
I took the bench out from under that guy. This skirt. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Perfect parking.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay, time to do some chemistry. I'll put this here. Balloon in the middle. And valve. No, put the balloon back in the middle. And this valve on the left side.
Jordan says the N-word.
That's not true. Oh. Ah, so I probably mixed up two of them.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Let me move this one over to the right. No, put it back. No, not... That is not what I meant, Phelps. No. Give me the balloon, put it there.
The gas
now
needs
test
to be
it.
next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
What? Okay, so the Bunsen burner is supposed to be on the farther
Try
side.
again, Boy Scout. Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn.
Oh no, no, I mean, I only have it done 4 or 5 times already.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Can I take the
Hey,
fire
what the
truck?
fuck, Jordan? You out here doing fucking science
Get
science experiments? I can't fucking talk. You ain't got nothing to do with no sinuses, man. Fucking stupid as shit.
Sinuses experiments.
Next fire. We should go to the factory.
Shut
So
up,
many of these
Jordan.
things
I
are going
fucking
bang in the
corrected
night.
myself.
You know this Chapman character?
Sinus?
Guy's a freak.
Sonics?
Loves fire.
Science.
He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any
I have
credible
a fire
evidence to
truck.
pursue him with.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred.
Damn you!
Sorry. Pardon me. Mailbox. Skrrr. Trash can.
Come on!
Trash can. Building.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Thanks for the tip.
Mailbox. Mailbox. God, these fences are so strong. Excuse me. It's farting. Why do you jump out? It's fine. Look at that. Perfect parking. On fire truck.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Mister, a man like you ought to be battle with because you're unarmed.
California to be a secretary.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case where the lady cut up like a dahlia.
You're right, that's me. But where am I? Oh, it's this room? What was that?
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now I have a
New
bunch of
and
clothes.
improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Do it again. I dare ya.
Who's daring me? I want to push him.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70 here. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Why are you so jittery?
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Got him.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Lie.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Do it again. I dare ya.
Operator,
Who's
message
saying
for
that?
KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage.
How did she
Burned
get
down a
those
house in
names
Westwood in
down so
1942.
fast?
4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Why does he gotta say it like that?
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Wow, what is this?
Clemens is a fellow traveler. The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Oh, investigate further. Oh, open it back up. Grab it. Open it.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Wow.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all? Doesn't look like anything.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Hey! Fuck you!
Jesus. What's that about? Someone was really upset. Oh no.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
The valley.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Oh. Oopsies. You won't even expect a thing. Oh, okay. The chase scene.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever! You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Olive oil
Don't hit me with the bulldozer. Thank you. Yeah, boy, I got speed on. Oh my god. You're under arrested.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is...
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
I think I picked the wrong house. I'll be honest.
What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
To Ryan's. Oh my god, they're all right next to each other. Stop. Oh, he was running.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
He's gonna try and book it.
I said, son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Get in close and steer him off the car.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Whoa. I'm coming.
I need to be closer, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
You've had enough.
Put your hands in the air! Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Get in the van. Ow.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle. Code 2 identify.
Cut it out.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Lie.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. We want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Talking to Barley? Who am I talking to? Walter Clemens.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Lie. That's easily a lie. Talking about Matthew Ryan's, right? Yeah. So I guess I could.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
No, because there's pamphlets that you guys own.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Dang it.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Church.
I have 2 suspects. Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm as a regulator valve on a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
It's a lie. I don't know what to do with this one. Accuse. Oh.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that? Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
Dang it. I didn't know what one to do. Not really any of these give a helpful hand here.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Oh, it worked.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign. Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
All I can do is...
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan?
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Parker or Green? I don't know who.
What is room out there?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
That's why.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Okay, hold up. Give me that.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweep. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Wait.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
What?
We're done for now.
I don't know what to do here.
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I don't know.
You know you made it.
I don't know what to do.
Help me out.
Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
Wahoo!
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
You think the vice boys did
I think I'm gonna listen to what my partner said. Go with this moron.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.